Shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing this word of sincerity and the truth. Shalom to the brothers, sisters, and children out there keeping this word of sincerity and the truth. Okay, just wanted to go into a quick lesson. Based on the conversation that my co-workers was having yesterday, I overheard. I was really just listening. They spoke probably about a good 20, 25 minutes, and they were speaking about the problems that's going on at the job and just going into different issues, but mainly their main focus was on Esau. And they was speaking against it and complaining on Esau, the Edomites, and then lo and behold, the conversation started to change about, it was like they was going through. It was like because they're Israelites, so through the Spirit they was just kind of like going and bringing out different information that, of course, we bring out. They weren't going into the scriptures, but they were saying certain things like, we got an extra chromosome, we're better than them, we're greater than them, this, that, and the third. You know, they were just going into how we're more spiritually connected. I don't think they said that, but the things that they were saying is basically just going into how we're more spiritually connected to Yahweh Basham Yahushua. One of them even said we the chosen people, which I know we already know. He listened, we know who he listened to. We know everybody has heard about the Israelites. And they don't know that I know or anything. I was just in there quiet, but listening. And honestly, they should know that they're suspicious. Yeah, because we move with wisdom, we move differently than the rest of the world. So if they in there talking about that and someone who moves differently don't say nothing, that should be a sign, a flag. But that's besides the point. I'm just going to go into a couple scriptures on how, just based off of what they were saying, because we are a special people. We are the chosen people. We are the Israelites. So this is Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. But thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. And I'm reading the AMP. For you are a holy people set apart to the Lord your God. The Lord your God has chosen you out of all the peoples on the face of the earth to be a people for his own possession. That is his very special treasure. Right. We are chosen. We are special. And Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has designed us, ordained us, created us to be above all the other nations on the face of the earth. And we stand out, The other nations, they don't have it like us. They not the salt of the earth. They don't have this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. They're not as spiritual as us, especially Esau, Edom, because that was the comparison. They was comparing Edomites to us, and they were saying how we are much better than them, which is all in the scriptures. The scriptures tell us that. This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, starting at verse 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as the Lord my God commanded me. That you should learn to do, that you should do so in the land whither you go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. Right. So us keeping the law, statutes, and commandments and the things that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has ordained us to keep sets us apart. This is going into what makes us a special nation. The laws, statutes, and commandments on how to run and operate, how to operate in this society, how to operate in this earth. It teaches how to operate in the earth and how to use the earth for our benefit to forward life. That's the purpose. This is why we are to keep the law, statutes, and commandments and do what the Lord commanded us to do. And these other nations, they don't operate in our fashion. They don't move how we move. So that's the whole thing. And even our whole genetic makeup and everything is different. We're greater than these other nations, stronger, more intelligent, of course, more spiritual. every way, shape, form, or fashion, we are greater than these other nations. And we indeed do have uh, genes that they don't have, cells that they don't have. One example is called a God gene, you know, making us more spiritually connected to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which this going into it. For what nation is there so great who have the Most High so nigh to them as our Lord, the God, our God, is in all things that we call upon Him for? Right. So Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is always here with us. He's always listening, you know. And especially when we in captivity, he hear our cries. This is why he's making the moves on the earth to take us out of captivity and take down the so-called white man, Esau Edom, because he's the one in rulership. He's the one in power. Verse 8, and what nation is there so great that has statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law which I set before you this day? Because don't no other nation move how we move. And in the kingdom of in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to rejoice. They're going to, they're first and foremost, the law, statutes, and commandments going to be beaten into them. We're going to break them from everything that they know and what they learned, their whole doctrine, their guides and everything. We're going to beat it out of them and break them. And then they're going to be taught the laws, statutes, and commandments, and they're going to appreciate that from thenceforth even forever. Verse 9, only take heed to thyself. I'm going to read verse 9 to A and P. Only pay attention and watch yourselves closely so that you do not forget the things which your eyes have seen, and they do not depart from your heart all the days of your life. Make them known to your children and your grandchildren, impressing these things on their mind and penetrating their heart with these truths. Right. So this is what we supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be passing down all this generational knowledge, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to the next generation so that they can fear and reverence and honor and respect Yahweh and worship Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. So it can be a continual cycle of righteousness, a righteous legacy being established on the earth, which that's going to be established in the kingdom of heaven, you know? So them, what they was going into was all spiritual, was all in the scriptures, you know, and I'm pretty sure to some degree they knew it, you know, to some degree they probably knew it, but I didn't say nothing. I just let them speak, and I didn't even have to say nothing because everything they said was according to the scriptures, you know. But we are a special people until Yahweh by Shema Mashah. And I get one more, because now I kind of want to know what it says in the AMP. This is Isaiah chapter 40 and 15. It says the same thing. I'm going to read in the KJV. Behold, the nations, going into the other nations, are as a drop of a bucket and are counted as the small dust of the balance. Meaning, if you got a bucket full of water and you're carrying it and it's very heavy and a little bit waste out, you're not gonna turn around and go put that little drop back in there. You're gonna keep going to your destination. Or if you got a scale in the balance and a little dust that be on the scale of the balance, you're gonna wipe it off, clear it off, so that you can do what you need to do. You don't think nothing else about that dust. Just think about a counter that you wipe down before you put something on there, and the little dust and the residue or whatever was on there that you done probably knocked down, swept up, threw away. You don't think nothing else about it for the rest of your life. You even forget about it. Just think about all the countless amount of times we done wiped down the counter or something, and we don't even think about the residue that was on there ever again. Probably didn't even see it. This is how Yahweh Hashem Yahushua thinks about the other nations. Yeah, he created them. That don't mean they close to him. That don't mean they special to him. Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing. Right. So the Lord only cares about the Israelites, you know. Those are the special people. That's why we're going to get the greatest kingdom, the greatest rewards. We're going to get the best of the best, you know. Everything that Yahweh Shem has to offer, we're going to get. The other nations just got, you know, they got their little kingdoms and this, that, and the third. Esau just got thrown something to fulfill prophecy, you know. But we gonna get the best of the best. So Lord will, that was an edifying lesson. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well, and peace, love, and salutation to all the brothers out there pushing towards the city